MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Into the box, Francisco Lindor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Missed with a slider. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike. One out, nobody on. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Throw to first will take care of him. Scored at 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson ranges to his left. Throw on to first in time, one away. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ball one. He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Now the 2-0. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
2-0, one strike.
And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Very weakly on the ground. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Hoskins, base runner at first with one out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Michael Franco. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Kluber pauses. Here it is on 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. 2 out with a man at first. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. In the dirt here. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman number 10. Edwin
Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins on the move. He's there and records the first out. Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. In there, and it's 0-1. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Encarnacion is there. 1 down. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's gone 3 for 8. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. That's wide. 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch. Taken. Strike 1 outside corner. Bottom of the second here with no score. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Eflin. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. In there, 0-1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back onto you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. So next to the plate for the Phils, Aaron Altair. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. One and 1 to Aaron Altair. Eflin is off at first with 2 away. 2-1. 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding into the box, Jason Kipnis.
Center fielder, Jason Kipnis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Herrera. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Ready now, Yan Gomes. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. First offering on its way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Indians pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Striding in for the Indians, Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game. Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. Drew a base on balls his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-0 now. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Sent out to straightaway center field. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away. Standing in, Michael Franco.
Number 7, Michael Franco.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a shot to left field and deep. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Striding in, Cesar Hernandez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Texas swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And he lays off for ball one. Line drive to center field. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second. And he'll get in there safely. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He popped out in his first trip. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Ramos, a former member of the Washington Nationals, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not...
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Into the box now, Zach Eflin, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Liner towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Into the box now, Aaron Altair, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Kluber pauses. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He topped out in his first trip. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. One run, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Digging in once again, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
2-1 the count.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And this throw gets away from him. Luckily, the pitcher is there to back up, however. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins.
Now batting, left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, make it 5-1. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now. Riding in once again, Maikel Franco. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Cesar Hernandez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. This one's down to third. Donaldson with a sliding stop. Safe! It was a highlight reel stop, but he can't get an out. And runners will be at first and second with 1 away. Lays off 1-0. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. Throw goes over to third. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to minimize the damage here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he takes a called strike 2. To short, hit hard. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Full count now. 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So coming to the plate, Jason Kipnis. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at-bat, Nettie V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Chisenhall leads off first with 1 away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yan Gomes.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. So here now is the pitcher, Zach Eflin. He's singled. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Popped him up. In there, a base hit. So striding in, Aaron Altair, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Aaron Altair.
Skied into straightaway right. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Line hard to the left side. Foul.
If I'm on the mound and a guy gets a hack off on me like that, and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runners on first with one down. Down the first baseline. Step on the bag for one. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game. Here's Carlos Santana now. Single homer run in his last time up. Hoskins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Swing and a liner. Foul. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger in the side. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1. First delivery to him on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Francisco Lindor. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. Popped him up. Cabrera over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Maikel Franco. Dan Otero gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Gets the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Gomes has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The count is 1-2.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. The 0-1 delivery. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play. Here's Michael Brantley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Called strike, 0-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Kipnis. He's got it one away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Eflin. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And a ball, 1-0. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Aaron Altair. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Popped him up. Ramos over to his right. 1 down. Now at the plate, Ronnie Chisenhall. Last time through was a base hit. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Swing and a line drive. Foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Lonnie Chisenhall goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera. He'll see what he can do leading off the home aid. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-1. Bounce it to the left side. To his left. Lindor throws in time, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Hit back up the middle. Lindor comes up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Carlos Santana now, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it. And that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Yan Gomes. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in, Dan Otero. Now the pitch. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. And they'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this has got to bring a smile to your face.
It does, D-Roy. In a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, or for that matter,
throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.
Our final line score.
MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Oakland A's and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Stepping in, number 22, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Oh, and a big curveball swung out and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game. And that's in there for strike one. Nola stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And it's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Striding into the box, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Lowry's got it, and there's one gone to start the night. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. His career numbers against Mania, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hoskins is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that is through into right field for a single. Digging in, Maikel Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. His career numbers against Mania, he's a .333 hitter. Hernandez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Number 22 will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Next up for the A's, Chris Davis. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. One. Strike 2 swinging.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Olsen is retired, 2 down now. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 2 for 8. And he lays off there, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Curveball here is over for a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Digging in now, Marcus Semien. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runner goes for second. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side. Now in the box, Wilson Ramos. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His career numbers against Minaya. He's 2 for 3.
Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Now Cabrera rounds second. He's going to try for 3.
And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now the 0-1. Slow bouncer to the right side. That's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch. If you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Right fielder, Aaron.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Full count, 3-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the shot. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 2 for 6. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Lucroy, playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away. First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to the A's pitcher. Grounded to first. Gloved by Santana, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready for another chance. Number 22. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Hit high and deep to right center. Herrera on the run. No one can make a play on this one, and the A's first hit is going to be for extra bases. And he is into 3rd with a 2-out triple. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is...
And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1. Digging in to try it again, Jed Lowry. First time up, he went down looking. First offering on its way. In there, now the throw. And they've got the runner hung up between 1st and 2nd. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. And stepping up now, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And there's 1 down now. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping into the box, Carlos Santana, a base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Popped him up. Olson has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1-1. There's a slider taken for a ball. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Piscotty going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike now. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Set and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Lowry. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely. Here's Chris Davis now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And it's fouled away. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Runners on the move for second, and he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Here comes the first pitch, and there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Up and in here as he had. To bend out of 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. At the plate, Wilson Ramos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Catcher, Wilson.
On the ground to the right side. Olsen is there. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Digging in the switch hitter as Drupal Cabrera, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Hey now. Grounded to short. Simeon's there. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court. In now, Aaron Nola was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fastball in there for a called strike. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls.
Ouch, that one hit him. At the plate, Aaron Altair. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Comes set and the 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Lays off his slider that time. 2-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and he went fishing in the dirt. Ramos has got it and he makes the throw to first. Piscotty is retired and there's one away. Settling in now, Marcus Semien. First time up, he went down looking. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. So 1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get him out.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. A swing and a miss. The big curveball.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row. So digging in now, Reese Hoskins. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Tapper right back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Here's Carlos Santana now. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First offering on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Franco. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Davis is under it. And the inning is over. Now to the plate is the Oakland pitcher, Sean Manaea. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1.
Hey, big curveball right there. He's able to steal a strike. I don't blame the batter one bit. That looked out of the zone, out of the hand, but he was able to drop. Pop it in at the top.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Number 22.
So the Oakland lineup. On its way is pitch number 75. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Got him to go down swinging there. Number 22 is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. They'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
1-1 the count now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Sliced hard on the ground. Taken there by Lowry. And a good throw gets him one gone. Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos. Down the first baseline. Olsen takes it in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Coming to the plate now as Dribble Cabrera. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Jed Lowry.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
A check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball one. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Now at the plate, Aaron Nola. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Aaron Nola.
Jose Bautista is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh. Blake Trinan comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the seventh. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Squared that one up just a little late. And a swing and a miss, and the dangerous Bautista is set down on strikes for the first out. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Lifted into center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Career against Blake Trinan. He's 3 for 9. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Rhys Hoskins would be next. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Herrera's off and running. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. He's on the move again from first. Pitch inside, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. Adam Morgan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 1-2. His fastball taken high. For a ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. No balls and 1 strike. And it's 1-1. Morgan is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let it go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. One attempt misses. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Again to third. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Simeon's off and running. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So now Carlos Santana. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of the pitcher. So you've got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Michael Franco is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time. High and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder to the track, to the wall. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. First offering on its way. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. A 1-1. Misses. Ball 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Pitches high, the throw, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Stepping into the box, Adam Morgan. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Aaron Altair is on deck. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. And look out as that pitch ran in and got him. And that's going to force in a run. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Up around the face.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. And, guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our top...